On June 5, 1899, the Philippine town of Cabanatuan bore witness to one of the most shocking assassinations in its history. General Antonio Luna, the fierce and brilliant military strategist of the Philippine Revolution, was cut down not on the battlefield, but in a brutal and mysterious ambush. His death marked a pivotal moment in the Philippine struggle for independence, a moment shrouded in conspiracy, betrayal, and haunting questions that linger to this day. Who killed General Luna, and why? Was it a calculated move by the enemy, or was he betrayed by his own countrymen? And most chilling of all, was his death orchestrated by those he trusted most? In this video, we unravel the dark and enigmatic tale of Antonio Luna's assassination, a story that combines the intrigue of political conspiracy with the tragedy of a hero betrayed. Before delving into the mysterious circumstances of his death, it's essential to understand who Antonio Luna was and why he became a target. Born on October 29, 1866, in Binondo, Manila, Luna was the youngest of 7 children in a highly educated family. His brother, Juan Luna, was a celebrated painter, but Antonio carved his own path, excelling in both science and military strategy. Luna earned his doctorate in pharmacy from the Universidad Central de Madrid and furthered his studies in France and Belgium, becoming an expert in bacteriology. Despite his scientific background, the call for Philippine independence drew him into the revolutionary movement. Initially a reformist, Luna's ideology shifted, and he became one of the fiercest advocates for complete independence. Luna's leadership in the Philippine-American War was marked by his strict discipline and innovative military strategies. As chief of war operations under President Emilio Aguinaldo, Luna's tactics frustrated American forces and earned him the respect of his troops. Yet his unyielding nature and insistence on discipline also made him many enemies within the Filipino ranks. While Luna's military prowess was undeniable, his confrontational leadership style bred animosity among his peers. He was known for his fiery temper and his uncompromising demand for loyalty and discipline. He clashed frequently with other Filipino leaders, including President Emilio Aguinaldo and members of Aguinaldo's inner circle. One of Luna's most controversial decisions was the implementation of the Luna Defense Line, a series of fortifications designed to slow the advance of American forces. While tactically sound, the plan required strict coordination and sacrifice, which many leaders were unwilling to commit to. Luna also openly criticized Aguinaldo's administration, accusing it of corruption and inefficiency. This made him a polarizing figure, admired by the soldiers who fought under him, but increasingly isolated from the political leadership. Rumors of plots against Luna began circulating. His rivals viewed him as a threat to their power, and some believed that his growing influence could lead to a military takeover. Luna's enemies whispered in Aguinaldo's ear, painting him as a dangerous, uncontrollable figure. The stage was set for a deadly betrayal. On the morning of June 5, 1899, General Luna received a letter summoning him to Cabanatuan for a meeting with President Aguinaldo. The message, allegedly signed by Aguinaldo himself, requested Luna's presence to discuss urgent military matters. Luna, ever the dedicated soldier, immediately complied. Arriving at the Cabanatuan convent, which served as Aguinaldo's headquarters, Luna was greeted not by the president, but by a deadly silence. Suspicious, Luna inquired about Aguinaldo's whereabouts, only to be informed that he had left for another town. As Luna prepared to leave, an argument broke out between him and Captain Pedro Janolino, a soldier who had long harbored resentment toward Luna due to previous disciplinary actions. Tensions escalated rapidly, and suddenly, chaos erupted. A group of Aguinaldo's soldiers, including Janolino, attacked Luna. He was shot multiple times and stabbed repeatedly with bolos. Despite his wounds, Luna fought back, but the ambush was overwhelming. His final words, "Cowards, assassins," echoed through the convent as his life slipped away. News of Luna's assassination spread quickly, sending shockwaves through the revolutionary ranks. The loss of such a pivotal figure was a severe blow to the Filipino resistance against American forces. However, the circumstances surrounding his death raised immediate suspicions. Why was Luna summoned to Cabanatuan under false pretenses? Why were Aguinaldo's soldiers involved in the attack? And perhaps most disturbingly, why did Aguinaldo himself seem indifferent to Luna's death, making no effort to investigate or hold anyone accountable? Theories and rumors abounded. Some believed that Aguinaldo had directly ordered Luna's assassination, viewing him as a political rival. Others speculated that Aguinaldo's inner circle, particularly those who resented Luna's strict discipline, had orchestrated the plot without Aguinaldo's explicit consent, but with his tacit approval. To this day, the question of who was truly responsible for Luna's assassination remains a subject of intense debate. Several theories have emerged, each offering a chilling glimpse into the dark underbelly of revolutionary politics. One of the most widely believed theories is that President Emilio Aguinaldo ordered Luna's assassination. Luna's growing influence and his open criticism of Aguinaldo's administration posed a significant threat. By eliminating Luna, Aguinaldo could consolidate power and remove a potential rival. While there is no direct evidence linking Aguinaldo to the crime, his behavior following Luna's death, failing to investigate, not punishing the perpetrators, and even promoting some of them, has fueled suspicion. Another theory suggests that Aguinaldo's advisors and close allies, who viewed Luna as a dangerous outsider, orchestrated the assassination. These individuals had both personal and political motives for wanting Luna dead. By framing the assassination as a spontaneous act of violence, they could achieve their goal without implicating Aguinaldo directly. A less popular theory posits that the attack on Luna was a spur-of-the-moment act by disgruntled soldiers, particularly Captain Janolino, who bore a personal grudge against Luna. While this theory could explain the immediate violence, it fails to account for the larger conspiracy of summoning Luna under false pretenses. The assassination of General Antonio Luna left a deep scar on the Philippine Revolution. His death not only weakened the military's leadership, but also sowed distrust and division within the revolutionary government. Without Luna's strategic mind and unwavering dedication, the Filipino forces struggled to maintain their resistance against the better-equipped American army. Luna's murder also serves as a haunting reminder of the dangers of internal conflict during times of war. His story highlights how personal rivalries and political power struggles can undermine even the most righteous causes. In the years following Luna's death, his reputation has undergone a significant transformation. Once viewed as a divisive figure, he is now celebrated as a national hero. His unwavering commitment to Philippine independence, his brilliant military strategies, and his tragic end have cemented his place in history. More than a century after his assassination, the ghost of Antonio Luna continues to haunt the Philippines. His story is one of brilliance cut short, of betrayal lurking in the shadows, and of a revolution that lost one of its greatest minds at a critical juncture. As we reflect on his life and mysterious death, we are left with unsettling questions about loyalty, justice, and the price of leadership. The assassination of General Antonio Luna is not just a historical event. It is a chilling reminder of how power and ambition can turn allies into enemies and heroes into martyrs. Let his story serve as a warning and a lesson, a tale of courage and tragedy that echoes through the annals of history. Despite the various theories surrounding his assassination, Antonio Luna's death remains an unresolved mystery. The truth of what happened that fateful day in Cabanatuan has been buried under layers of conflicting accounts, lost records, and political maneuvering. What is undeniable, however, is that his death marked a turning point in the Philippine Revolution, a moment that signaled the fragility of the revolutionary cause when internal strife overshadowed the fight for independence. Today, Antonio Luna is remembered as a fiery, brilliant leader who was unafraid to speak truth to power. His contributions to the Philippine Revolution have been immortalized in films, literature, and historical discussions, particularly in the critically acclaimed movie General Luna. This cinematic portrayal brought Luna's life and tragic death to a new generation, reigniting interest in the events surrounding his assassination. The film vividly illustrates the complexity of Luna's character, a man driven by an unyielding sense of duty and patriotism, but whose uncompromising nature made him a target of envy and betrayal. Through this lens, Luna becomes more than a historical figure. He becomes a symbol of the sacrifices made in the pursuit of freedom and the dangers of internal division in any movement. The story of Antonio Luna is more than a historical anecdote. It is a cautionary tale. His assassination reveals the destructive power of betrayal, not just on an individual level, but on a national scale. It highlights how internal conflicts can erode even the noblest causes, turning allies into enemies and weakening collective resolve. For the Philippines, Luna's death serves as a reminder of the importance of unity in the face of external threats. His assassination was a tragic case of divide and conquer, where internal power struggles allowed the enemy to gain the upper hand. This lesson remains relevant today, as nations around the world grapple with internal divisions that threaten their stability and progress. Antonio Luna's assassination stands as one of the most chilling and tragic events in Philippine history. His life, filled with brilliance, courage, and an unrelenting drive for independence, was abruptly and violently ended not by the enemy he fought so fiercely against, but by the very people he sought to protect. The mystery of his death leaves a shadow over the revolution he dedicated his life to. As the years pass, his legacy grows stronger, serving as both an inspiration and a solemn reminder of the costs of betrayal. His story continues to captivate and haunt, ensuring that the name Antonio Luna will forever be etched into the annals of history. In the end, Luna's assassination is more than just a moment in time. It is a symbol of the enduring struggle for truth, justice, and unity. His spirit lives on in the hearts of those who continue to fight for the values he held dear. And his story serves as a timeless cautionary tale of the dangers of internal discord in the face of external adversity.